Yo, so, so, um, did the pre-show. I just want to get your thoughts on something right quick.
Okay.
My man Jason Aldean. Are you aware of him?
Yes, his name has been up a lot this week.
So my man wanted to put a little anthem out, rep his little community and stuff. You know, try that in a small town. Heard the song and people were just like, you got to see the video. Looked at the video. Tell you the truth, I didn't feel no type of way, but a lot of people are saying it's low key an anthem for you know, kind of the Proud Boys type thing. Like,
yeah,
we'll come around here,
yeah,
with that BLM stuff. And what are your thoughts on that, right quick?
I don't feel a way about it, honestly. I mean, he made a song.
Yep.
I thought the biggest backlash of it was the fact that he wasn't from an actual small town, because that's what I thought the knock on it was. That he wasn't. You can't be repping these streets and you ain't from these streets, my guy. Like, what are you doing?
Where's he from?
I have no idea.
Atlanta or some shit? Like,
yeah, I know he's from. I know he's from Georgia, but I have no idea where he's actually from.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Shit's wild, bro. Bro, that's what country artists do, man. They got their demographic, they got their bag. You know, if I just stay over here,
yeah,
you know, because every time you go somewhere, a patriot, a military something, it's a country song, you know, and I get it. Ain't a whole lot of hip hop songs or, you know, whatever, you know, just yelling about America's flag and stuff like that. Because low key, I think hip hop is more in tune with the times.
Yeah.
Than you know, country is. But I imagine you, Jason, get your bag, bro. You on Twitter fighting for your life right now. But you know, you do you.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you, my guy.
You on Twitter fighting for your life, bro. Trying that in a small town. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm from a small town, so I mean, the song didn't mean a lot to me. Like,
I would say, like, I get it. Like, if someone is trying to come in there and rob the store of the, you know, the town uncle, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, of course the town gonna step up and be like, hey, bro, get out of here with that shit. You know? The shit you was showing in your video, bro, like the riots. So first and foremost, Jason, and I don't want to get too deep into this because we got a great show, bro. The shit that you was showing in the video ain't gonna happen in a small town, bro.
Because everybody know everybody,
right? One, like, I think he's from Macon, Georgia.
Macon ain't no small town.
No, I see it's the third biggest city in Georgia.
Yeah, it's not small.
So first of all, stop it, Jason. Second, if it was such a small town, you ain't gonna have riots and stuff in there. Ain't nobody gonna be looting targets.
Ain't nobody rioting in the small town. You know why? Because we're gonna have to see you the next day, and everybody knows everybody in the small town.
Right. So, you ain't getting away with nothing.
Like, what the fuck was you drinking last night?
Nobody's gonna rob or do no crime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what did happen in a small town. Ahmaud Arbery was gunned down by somebody who thought he could take the law in his. That's the dangerous part of small towns. You know, his lyric, try that in a small town, see how far you go down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't gonna go far.
You ain't going far because y'all think y'all are above the law because y'all know the sheriff because it's a small town. Y'all think y'all get off the Y'all be getting away with shit in small town. That's why shit ain't going down. You know, but that's neither here nor there. Ladies and gentlemen, great show for you tonight.
Yes.
Biggest topic on everybody's mind.
You know what it is. I've been quiet all week. It's
Carlee Russell is getting talked about tonight. We got some things to share and thoughts on that. We're also talking about your boy DeSantis over in Florida, claiming he has fixed the problem when it comes to educating people on slavery, how to make it cool to where people don't feel bad and they don't believe that one group of people is more oppressed than another. DeSantis and his crew got together, came out with a plan. They're saying we're about to roll this out. It's going to fix everything. We'll see. And third topic we'll be talking about is a U.S. soldier, Private Travis Knight. Travis King, who was running into some discipline problems in the U.S. Army, decided to take a tour as a civilian, dressed as a civilian, of the DMZ. For those that don't know, the demilitarized zone, the little buffer between North and South Korea where no fucking altercations are supposed to happen. He's getting a tour and he was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And just cut across. And America's just like, hey, North Korea, can we have our guy back? And they haven't touched, how Geno Smith said it. They wrote me off and I ain't right back.
I ain't write him back.
It's like, we got him now. We about to get all the secrets out your boy.
Yeah. You know what it is.
Yeah. Y'all know we ain't giving him back to y'all. He ain't trying to come back.
We kept the file. You know that.
Yo. Wow. Anyway, episode 110 of the Smoke Pit starting right now.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Makk, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. Friday night, mood is right. Dynamic duo of Mac and Black back on your screens, on your tablets, your phones. Well, either way, it's a screen. And we bring you episode 110 of the Smoke Pit, brought to you by the marvelous, spectacular Dat Feeling Podcast Network. Do me a favor and check the description below. You see what we're talking about. The Patreon. If you're watching this live, you know what it is. You guys are already signed up. If you're watching this on YouTube on a Monday, you may want to look at that description and decide to check out what we're offering you over here on the Patreon. Black, why don't you tell them about the upgrades we got, the new perks for the tiers over there?
Oh yeah. So and this was basically because everybody that was in the perk system had went through a full year of the perks. So I was looking at it and I noticed, like, all right, man, we can't have them getting the same shit. So I went in there and I upgraded the perks. Everybody should be getting brand new perks. There's 2 new shirt designs that are going to be for the higher tiers, and for the lowest tier that is in the perk reward, there's a new shirt design, new sticker design. Everybody got the same upgrades except the higher tier. They got 2 shirts. They have a new mug design, and then they have a poster design that you'll be able to get. So just seeing that everybody's staying committed and knowing that we needed to change it because everybody is committed. We don't want to have y'all getting the same stuff. Thank y'all for everybody that was down and stayed in the system that long that we had to change it up. So I really appreciate that. I'm pretty sure Mac appreciates that we do have loyal people that are staying in the system this long to be rewarded, and enough to where we can make it, something different, that you're getting something different. So I really do appreciate it. But yeah, that's the perks.
I appreciate the work, man. I know you posted in the group the new designs for the perks merch, if you will. Dope. Can't wait to get mine. Kind of the perks of not only supporting us, but also, kind of being a behind the scenes member of DFPN. So, it is what it is. It gets those. Don't be jealous, people. But yeah, so check that out. Also, the Bandcamp is going on strong. The music side of that filling. If you want to check that out, low is $3 a month. A couple episodes ago, we had our boy MRKSX on here. Dropped another banger on Monday. I'm trying to tell y'all every Monday, bro. Every Monday you getting heat with this. Low
all I'm gonna tell you is stay subscribed. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Bro, stay subscribed.
I know. Trust me. I know. I like at this point, I'm just like, I can't go nowhere. Because at any minute, shit can go down. Shit's about to go down. But lowest $3 a month. Get in there, get some good music. We also got the Teespring going on. Black may or may not down the line decide he may want to put some of those Patreon only perk designs over on the Patreon or the Teespring. So check that out as well. You also put out the Wolfpack inspired no gimmicks gear. I see you was dabbling with the LWO inspired, bro. You were using your little creative bag this week, man.
I was.
You was in your bag. I ain't mad at you. Keep it up, man. I know how that gets when you just get that, when it just starts flowing and you just like, well, I gotta
put it down. Yeah,
I can't stop now, you know. Oh man, how did Mark say it last? Creative ADD or ADD, yeah, like when it hits, it's like I just gotta go.
Yeah,
I just gotta go. Anyway, with that being said, let's get to our shot so we can get into the festivities this evening.
Let's do it.
Me and my Pizza Rock on deck here.
I'm not doing it this week. I'm not. I refuse. It's so bad.
Much you got left? Hold it up. Let the people see. You said you were getting used to it last week. Last week,
I poured it out. I was like, I can't do this no more.
Oh my God.
I can't do this no more. Can't do it. But
all right.
Something
for those who don't know, he's been trying to get through this bottle of Jim Beam Devil's Cut. The reason I don't know why he bought like I said, May 13th, we do a toast to our fallen comrade Patrick Griffin. Jim Beam was his drink.
Yes.
Normally, here's what I do. I get a shooter of Jim Beam from the Class 6, and I'm just like, because I know only one time a year do I drink this.
Yes. Mistakes were
My
made.
man Black wanted to go above and beyond. He went for extra credit. He was trying to be on the weighted GPA. You know what I'm saying? 4.0 ain't good enough for your boy. He was trying to get a 5.0 or something. He got the regular bottle. He didn't get a handle. Regular bottle. Devil's Cut Jim Beam. And he was trying to tough it out week after week.
Nah, I quit.
Today he tapped out.
I tapped out. I couldn't do it.
But
it's because I have something truly more sinister, like in the wings with this. For real.
So what you taking a shot at now?
So when we went to Oklahoma, my friend bought a bottle of Old Smoky Moonshine.
Oh my God.
And it's just been sitting there. So I gotta get rid of it. But the thing about this one is it's actually not that bad. It's strawberries and cream. It's actually really good.
That shit sounds delicious.
It's tasty.
Moonshine.
But it's also moonshine.
Right. And hey, you're a grown man. I trust your decision, my guy.
Oh yeah, I will. This will definitely be a shot only. You will slowly witness my decline if I keep drinking this. We might have to vault this if I drink more of that.
Oh man. But go ahead and do what you do.
Yep.
And all our Pitmasters out there, this is to y'all. You know what? All content creators, whatever you're doing, you got a local business, whatever, man. Here's to you. Everybody embracing that grind. Get after it. Keep at it. Don't give up. We right there with y'all. So let's all get there together, huh?
Amen.
Salud.
Salud.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not bad at all.
No, I mean, would you been drinking Devil's Cup, my dude? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's everything. The first shot you have after that, you know, you're gonna be like, man, this is what I've been missing. Like I could have been
such a relief.
I could have been drinking this the whole time. I've been doing this to myself. What is wrong with me?
Yeah. What have I done?
All right, my guy. How well versed are you in this Carlee Russell thing? Have you been following throughout the week?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes,
so
I have.
So give me your spiel on it first, and then whatever extra minute detail we need to fill in. I got this article up here where I can fill it in. But when did you find out about her? And like immediately, your first thought when this story popped, were you like, "This is another Jussie Smollett," or shit? All hands on deck. Let's find this girl.
So I came in on the tail end of all hands on deck. Let's go find this girl. And then the police dropped her phone records. And I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Something's afoot.
Yeah. You know, anytime, because it happened with Jussie too. Anytime the police was like, we have their phone records, we'll put them out in the public. Normally, they don't put them shits out in the public if there's like something like really sinister going on with the phone records.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, they was like, nah, we'll drop them for y'all. And I was like, oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, so I found out about it. First of all, I'd like to give myself some props. Like, as of late, I just been staying away from fucking the news. Yes, I know a lot of people look at it like, you know, you got to be educated, you got to know what's going on, and all of yada 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 stuff. The news lately, especially like CNN and Fox and all these other things, man, it's not news. They just focusing on the same shit.
Yeah,
because for whatever reason, me, if it ain't on some kind of internet, like when I pop up on the internet and the homepage ain't recommending something, or if it's something everybody's talking about that's got my interest, I'll check it out. But for the most part, I wasn't really tracking this Carlee thing, because as soon as that news came out, I was just like, oh, before I looked into it, they're like, oh, she back at the house. It looks like a Jussie Smollett thing. And I'm just like, man, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't got time to be putting no brain bites into no stupid shit like this.
Yep.
But for those that don't know, Carlee was working at a spa, got off work, stopped at a Target to pick up snacks, according to her statement. And then on her way home, which is about a 25-minute drive, on the interstate, on the side of the interstate, she claimed to have seen a male toddler. The fact that she was like a male toddler, I'm just like, who at whatever point decides that that's, you know, like I saw a baby, you know, like if I'm driving, I saw a baby on the road, you know, right. A male toddler, whatever. So she puts the hazards on, gets out the car. She's talking to her sister-in-law, according to the report. She's on the phone with her sister-in-law after she calls 911, right? And then her sister-in-law was like, she walks up to the baby. You can hear her be like, hey, are you okay? And then she screams and the phone is down or whatever. Police show up. They find her phone, her purse, her wig. Bro, it was, I'm just like, fam, what is going on here?
3 questions already.
Okay,
go ahead. In my head.
Go ahead.
Question number 1.
Yep.
Why the fuck did you go 25 minutes away from your house to get snacks?
Well,
ain't no store that good.
The drive to so the Target to her, it wasn't 25 miles to the Target or whatever, 25 minutes. She left her thing. Like normally the what is it? Her route from house to work is about 25 minutes.
Okay. Makes sense.
So that's what that was.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yep. So on her way home, after, like, I don't know why getting snacks was like a thing to be brought up. You know, she went to Target to get snacks or whatever and was going to drive home, but saw a male toddler and says she was scooped up by a dude with orange hair and she was blindfolded. She heard a female's voice. They didn't restrain her because she heard them say, nah, we're not going to restrain her because we don't want to put marks on the body. But she was blindfolded. And I was just like, so you didn't fight back? They just blindfolded you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't restrain you at all?
Sounds like a choice.
Right. So the family goes into full panic mode. The town comes together. They do volunteer searches, everything that you would expect a small community to do when there is a woman who has been possibly kidnapped. Regardless of the bait that was put out there for the kidnapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're just like, yo, let's just find her. We just want to make sure she's good. Let's all come together and do this. They raised $63,000 as a reward for anybody with information that will lead to the return of Carlee to her family. 2 days later, Carlee is banging on her parents' door, and they say that she is not in a good space when it comes to her mental health. They tried to hug her. She was very defensive because of the stuff they said that the people did to her. All she has said is that they did not do anything sexually to her. They did not physically abuse her. They just made her strip down and pose for pictures. But she escaped on her own and made it back to the house. So first of all, let me just say this. I'm glad she is okay. Mm-hmm. She is at home. Whatever the fuck, if she did that to her, whatever. I'm just glad nothing crazy happened and this girl is still here with us.
Yes.
That is the only good thing I will say tonight. Until more stuff comes up, let me just be clear to everybody watching and listening. I am glad that she is okay and that her parents have their daughter. That's where I'm at.
I'm with you there.
So, up to that point, I'm reading this stuff and I'm just like, okay, that's kind of weird because normally these people are picking up attractive black women like yourself, and it isn't to not do stuff with them.
Right.
So, you know, maybe you found the super weird niche that is just like, we just want pictures of you to do whatever we're going to do later. Sell them, I don't fucking know. Good on you for escape. So now the cops are just like, okay, cool, you're back. Help us find these people that did this to you. We got some questions for you. She starts answering questions. They start doing some investigations and stuff. Internet search records pop up. Let me bring up exactly what they found during their search.
Oh, baby girl, you got some explaining to do.
Oh, yes, she does.
You know, wrote a whole episode of Empire.
Stop it. Okay. What is the minimum or maximum age to trigger an Amber Alert? That was a search thing.
That's a weird search.
Off rip.
Off rip.
Off rip. Off rip. One-way bus ticket from Birmingham. Bro, what else you got on here?
Where you going?
How to take money from a register without being caught. One-way ticket from Birmingham to Nashville. Also research some other terms in relation to disappearances and kidnapping on the day she went missing. So she was doing her research on how to kind of stage a kidnapping and how to get out of here, disappear, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The cops see this. They're like, hey, come back because we got a couple more questions. And there's kind of a video of that section of the interstate where you stopped and all bro.
It's what?
They tried to have her come back for a second round of interviews. She declined to do so. They looked into this whole rewards thing. The family's just like, hey, we ain't got shit to do with that. That money ain't coming to us. We didn't. This is not a GoFundMe. That shit went somewhere else. Like, you can check our financial shits and everything. Because that's the first thing they thought. They was like,
it's a scam.
Shit. Yep.
Family
so with all this information, Black, what's your thought on this? And what's your thought on the damage this can do to future credibility of people who would get into a situation? Because I'm not going to put this past anybody. Like, as weird as a crime sounds, like, it could be a real crime. Like John Wayne Gacy. Like, nobody thought a motherfucker was going to dress up like a clown and kill motherfuckers in real life. You know, and then somebody did it. And then people were just like, oh shit. So you weren't lying when you said a clown went in here and killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? So what are your thoughts on this? Like, obviously I know you don't think it's a real thing, but
no.
Entire thoughts on this, bro. Where you at?
First and foremost, I want to go to the most important question you asked, right? Does this do damage to future cases? Yes, it does, right? Because, and I want to put this in a delicate situation, because I don't want this to be a racial thing, but when it comes to women of color in these types of situations, like, they already don't have enough eyes on it as is. So when somebody pays attention to it and it turns out to be false, yes, it's going to do damage to any other woman of color that this actually happens to. People are going to be less quick to take an eye out for a while. You know what I mean? For a while. So yes, she did do damage by doing that. Now, let me throw that to this side and say this.
Okay.
You went out of your motherfucking way to leave a wig on the scene. Why?
Bro, when I read that, I'm like, did they snatch you so hard that your wig was like spinning in the air and then fell?
They did the road runner wig.
Bro,
what the hell?
The research that here's where I'm at. Props to the law enforcement and everything. Like, they took everything seriously. They took everything seriously, started the investigation, looking for this girl. Manpower, they took away from doing other stuff to look for this girl and everything, right? And then she's found. So the cops are like, cool, come talk to us. Help us find the people that did this to you so this doesn't happen again. And as they're doing the investigation, they're just, hey, man. Yo,
come back to the station real quick. I gotta ask you.
Hey, Carlee. Hey, how you doing? Sorry to bother you. I know you're going through some things right now, but we really need your help with this investigation. You want to come back and answer some questions? No, I'm cool. All right, bet. Like, that further lets, I think, them know some shit
bullshit.
Is up.
Yeah, she bullshit.
And I have to say if, because shit is not concrete proof yet. If she put all this on for whatever stunt just to get attention, like, I don't know what her end game was when she started this plan, like,
right,
to be popular, to have a movie made, what the fuck ever, right?
It's beautiful writing.
Execution was horrible. The writing is C tier.
Yes,
at most.
Yes,
I see a male toddler. I'm gonna.
You're too.
Like,
You too.
If there was a legit baby on the side of an interstate, in some cities, I know people will just continue to drive by, but it is few and far between.
Birmingham,
the amount of people, exactly. Like, I don't care. bro, the Grand Wizard of the KKK could be driving by, see a black baby walking on the side of the interstate. He'd stop and be like,
he ain't
hey,
touching
baby.
that black baby.
Hey, baby. There are many ways for you to die. I know. This ain't one of them. Get your ass in this car. Let's get out of here. It's too dangerous out here for you. You hear me? The number of cars that pass this, and then you're the only one to stop and be like, hey, there's a baby out here. Cops is just like, bro, nobody else called for a baby the whole time. And it's not like the baby just magically appeared when you drove by. We got questions about this baby. I want to answer it. Then maybe she doesn't want to relive the most traumatic portion
could be
of her life, and she don't want to talk about it no more. I can understand that. But I mean, it is very hard to believe that people were flying by on the interstate and you just happen to have the eagle eye to see a toddler baby, a male toddler, as you stated on 9.
Very descriptive with your explanation of that baby too.
How you knew it was a male toddler from your window, I don't know. Then of all the people, like, you hung up with 911 to call your sister-in-law as you're walking up to the baby, and then scream and then drop your phone and your wig. And like, now when she's doing this, I'm imagining somebody should have been seeing this as they're driving by and calling 911, like,
right,
yo, this woman out here slinging her wig into the forest and shit, and I don't know what's going on. You might need to come down here.
She's wilding the fuck out right now.
So that's just wild. And I agree with you. But now we go back to we got to bring up Jesse, right? We got to talk about my man Jesse. So we have Jesse doing this. I don't know why he did what he did. I think it was more his character was starting to get written off of Empire. He wasn't getting anything else. He was trying to do stuff to stay relevant. So then he did this shit, right?
Right.
Nobody knew who she was, right? Beautiful woman. I don't know if she's doing it to get followers on social media or whatever the fuck she's doing this shit for.
Right.
This is a bit extreme. Anytime you fake something where law enforcement has to contribute tax dollars to go do something and then they find out that it was fake, like if you do a fake 911 call, your ass is going to jail.
You're going to jail.
You did something like this where you was gone for like a couple of days. Like, they looked at your search history. They looked at you was going to Birmingham or from Birmingham to Nashville. You don't think they're going to go up to Nashville and pull some records and see if you was up there or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what did Kim say? She's on that Lucy in the sky with diamonds. I don't think she was on. I just think people are looking for the fastest way to get some popularity, and
that's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. I wouldn't know. That's too far though.
Oh, I agree.
Now you bring in agencies like the FBI, the CIA, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Like you bring this shit on yourself, right? Yeah. Because now you're wasting resources for people to come look at you. You know what I'm saying? And yo ass done went to Nashville tripping.
This was also proven. She researched the movie Taken before she was abducted as well.
Sad.
So you're looking at all this and you're just like, hey, can you come back and talk to us? Because we saw you looked at this shit. You know, and I guess when that gets brought up, she's just like, nah, I ain't got nothing to say to y'all. So now she's about to go away for a while if this is proven that, you know, you really about to be taken to jail. As wild
you know who's
as
looking for you, Carlee? The FBI. You took your black ass to Nashville.
You could play that whole Steve Harvey clip. You could play. Y'all know your ass ain't in this trunk. This black motherfucker in this trunk.
Get your black ass out that trunk.
Black ass out that trunk. I was about to say shout out Ray Cruz, but fuck that dude. Made Carolina look bad for a while, bro. It's like, yeah, this what y'all wide receivers be doing? This what y'all, hey man. Hey, he in the past, bro. That man was cold too. He was a cold ass. Oh, I'm so mad at that dude. Anyway. But Carlee, baby, get whatever help it is you need.
Yes.
To her family, I'm sorry y'all going through some shit like this. I mean, I got kids. I know they be doing wild shit sometimes, but
yeah,
if my child did this, bro, you can imagine the conversations happening in Carlee. I swear to, what was you looking that shit up for? I swear to God, if you fake this thing, I ain't defending you at all. Had me stressing out, embarrassing this family, making us look like we ain't raised you right. Take her.
Yep. Take her.
Officer, come get her.
Come get her.
Get her now.
Take her for a killer. Cause she's
if y'all don't come get her, she ain't gonna be left. Ain't nothing left for you to get. You hear what I'm saying? Come get this girl right now. Oh man. Moving on. To other news that I was staying away from, but obviously, you know, we do a weekly show, so we got to get spun up on some shit. Stumbled across your boy. Now, ladies and gentlemen who are listening to this, the term "your boy" is interchangeable. It's one of those things where it's the context determines how it is. Now, when it comes to me, where I'm like, yo, it's your homie Mac, aka your boy. It's like, hey, it's your boy. Hey, he got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes I use it. It's in a term jokingly. Like if I know you don't fuck with somebody, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up with your boy? Be like, who you talk about? That's not my boy. This is that case here.
Yes.
When I talk to Black and I ask, hey, Black, your boy Ron DeSantis and them over there in Florida seems to have figured out how they can continue to teach public school students about Black history in America without bringing up the negative portions of slavery, and everybody wins. The article that I am reading states that, bro, I was wild when I saw this shit. I was like, is that's your thing? So the updated guidelines include a requirement that students learn how slaves developed skills, which in some instances could be applied for their personal benefit. Florida's education commissioner has denied that the lessons will shy away from the tougher subjects.
Oh my God.
The law is one facet of a broader assault on Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, a 2024 Republican presidential candidate, calls the woke indoctrination of the U.S. educational system. Now we're gonna have to like strap in and be real for a second.
Yeah.
Sprinkle some comedic shit on the fact that adult men are in such denial, or you know, they're just pandering so hard to their constituents that they are trying to just, in a sense, rewrite American history or like sanitize it. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on this, man?
I hate that term woke in the sense that it's implied here.
Yes.
Because you get to a point where it's truth, it's history, it's what made America. Like, America wasn't made with fucking bald eagles, people. I hope everyone knows this shit.
They just drop down people.
Right.
This is the best nation ever.
Ah, America. Yeah, bald eagle. No. Bro, the shit is ugly. It's violent. It's brutal. As much as we hate to admit it, that's America's history.
Yeah.
One of the worst American historical events ever, racially, happened in Florida. Rosewood.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody stationed at Eglin, it was right down the road. Like, that's one of the worst American events ever. Right? So don't run away from it. And I hate that they don't want to teach it, because we got to a point to where it was okay to be taught, and it was okay to be accepted. And then somebody came along with the dumbass idea of calling it critical thinking. No, it's just telling the fucking truth.
That's what is it? Critical race theory or some shit like that?
Critical race theory. Something like that. Like, no, it's the truth. It's what America is. Right? So tell the truth.
My thing is this. Like, first you got to figure out, when is it appropriate to teach students about slavery when it comes to American history? The fact that I had to take a higher learning, like a college level course,
right,
for U.S. history,
right,
to slavery is one thing. When you talk about how we screwed over Native Americans and stole the land from them, and then turn around and be like, we can't teach people that America was built on stolen land. Like, why the fuck not, when that is the actual,
it is the actual
truth. Like, we came here, was dying off rip. Native Americans was like, hey, European people, bro, y'all doing this wrong. Let me show you how to let me show you how to cultivate the earth. Let us show you how to prosper out this bitch, right? And then slowly but surely, you're just like, yo, we're going to stay over here. The rest of the land is yours. We just want these little 13 colonies here. We're going to stay on our coast. Hey, if y'all can just move back a little bit, we cool. We're only going to go this far, and then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden, the Trail of Tears happens, where after we were cool with the Cherokee, low-key indoctrinated them with European lifestyle. They actually was owning slaves and shit. They thought they was on par with the white man. Be like, yo, we're taking your land. Y'all go ahead and walk this Trail of Tears over to Oklahoma somewhere, and to make sure y'all keep walking, we're going to escort you with our army and make sure y'all get you. Like, that's the shit that really happened.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that until moving out. Like, I was not taught that in public education. That is something you have to seek yourself.
Yeah. Or, you really have to seek shit out. Yeah.
That is the problem I have.
Even now, the reservation system it's terrible. Now, they don't have
nobody giving a fuck about them.
Yeah, no one cares.
Not caring.
Like, to the point, a couple weeks ago, the Supreme Court passed a fucking legislative, they overruled a hearing, an outcome, to where Native Americans still can't get functioning water on reservations. Think about this, people. From the 1800s to 2023, they haven't had a functioning water system on any reservation. And they overruled them because the laws back then are still applicable today in 2023. It's terrible.
And the fact that the government is trying to make it cool. Well, that's their own sovereign land. Like, we can't do anything, because in Arizona there's a few reservations out there. And they get very little, if any, government assistance. And I don't know if it's because they're their own sovereign thing. We can't mess with them. But let some oil or some shit be over there. I bet I know it's your sovereign land, but we still gonna have this pipeline run through your shit.
There's
fucking up your whole thing.
Yeah, there's
know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where I'm just, there's a way to teach the truth about American history. Like, does it have to be doom and gloom for elementary kids? No. But can you start getting a little bit more real when you get into, 8th grade, maybe leading into high school? Yeah. But like, there's no reason that junior, senior year in high school, you're not getting the truth. There's movies out there just depicting that period of time in America anyway.
Yep.
Why are you trying to hide it? Like, Florida's biggest thing is they thought we was going to kick in the door on second graders and be like, white people was whipping black people. Like that, we know that's not the time to teach kids nothing like that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they're just like, well, we don't want this, it's indoctrination. Like, it's not indoctrination if it's the truth. I had to look it up. Public schools in Germany teach kids about the Holocaust, teach kids about Hitler, teach kids about the Third Reich, teach kids about all that shit. You know why they do that? So it don't happen again. Because if you don't teach history, you're about to repeat that bitch.
Yeah.
Bro. Fact. And I'm just fact. If Germany can do that, because like people look at Hitler, they be like, this is the evilest of evil.
Yeah.
And they're teaching their kids.
Therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. You don't want people to know how evil you are.
Well, here's my thing, right? So the constituents that they're after are the same people that are just like, stop changing the names of these bases from Confederate generals. Stop taking these things down. Don't take away the rebel flag. This is all part of history. I'm just like, so do y'all want history or do y'all not want history?
Right. Right.
Do y'all want history? Do you want us to teach history? Or do y'all just want us to leave the pieces up so y'all can fucking make some shit up together and teach it to you? Like, I don't understand how you literally like once you join the military or any kind of like armed force, you're just, the Confederate states were a traitor. They were a traitor. They were trying to secede from the nation. There were traitors.
Right.
The way we treat traitors now, like old buddy that from the Pentagon, that A1C that sent all them secrets out. Boy, they out for blood. They like that dude's gotta go. So can we build a statue of him after, or what?
According to them, yeah. But you have to teach everybody that he was doing
what he felt was right.
Exactly.
Just like the Confederate Army was doing. We feel we have the right to keep.
America prospered in the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad for America.
It was one of those things where I'm looking at them like, y'all really out here? Like, I remember when he was in that the debate with I forget his name. His last name is Gist, the Guba, whatever you call it when the governors be running, gubernatorial, whatever. Yeah. It's a weird name.
Yeah.
And
you got it.
Fucking the dude was just like, Ron, you out here trying to tell people that we can't teach kids that America was built on stolen land. It was stolen. We took it. Ron was just like, we didn't. I was like, you literally, are you literally like, I'm watching the clip on YouTube and I'm just like, bro, this is a situation and where like teenagers, they get caught or kids get caught in some shit and they just lie because it's just, they know that they're lying. They have to lie so hard to the point they believe the lie.
Yeah.
Ron, you should know. You got a whole degree. And I know U.S. history is requirement in that process, man. Like some kind of history is American history is. I know you had to learn about this shit, bro. They didn't give it to us.
No.
That's the part that wows me out, man. People are just willing to just pervert and just contort their thoughts
Who are you lying for? That's the thing I want to know. Like, who are you lying for? Like, who does this help?
Him, because it pleases his constituents and his voting base for his presidential campaign.
There's a ton that's wrong with that, but
100% politics as a whole.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like politicians, I was talking about this with somebody at work. These politicians ain't even thinking about public servitude. They're thinking about their futures in this career, which isn't supposed to be a career.
No.
And you could tell because like they'll go into the Capitol, they'll convene or do something, and then they come out Fox News, CNN, and they cameras in their face doing interviews right out of there. Like, bro, what did you? We don't need to hear this from you.
No.
You know, like, what are we talking to you about? You coming out of there getting an interview like you a post-game interview, like you put up a fucking 40-point triple-double after a game.
Sure did.
Like, I mean, it's just like, you know, fucking Lisa Salters on the sideline after a game. Hey, so in that third quarter, so when you voted no to turn down that bill, what did you think? Well, the blah, 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 the Democrats, blah, blah, blah. Or you turn to fucking CNN. Well, Republicans need to realize that blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all ain't doing nothing but trying to bolster your shit for your future endeavors.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't even out here really thinking about the people. You're just like, who's voting for me? You got a fucking whole team that's breaking down analytics for you. And you're just like, how do I get them to vote for me? You got to say shit like this because 80% of the people in this place think this way. Okay, cool. You ain't answering truthfully. And that's the part I hate. And I hate that when I go to the gym, 2 TVs are always on fucking CNN and Fox News. I'm just like, if there's one way to ensure people get their exercise in and not be staring at the TV, is putting these fucking channels on. Putting these channels, ain't nobody looking at the TV.
Fact.
At the fuck all. Oh well. Speaking of such politically charged incidences, we have a brother in arms who decided that living in North Korea would be a better option than facing the music for whatever fucking disciplinary actions were coming his way in the U.S. Army. So we have U.S. soldier Private Travis King, who was facing some punishment for a crime. Matter of fact, let me just break this shit out. So from CNN, new details have emerged about a U.S. soldier who crossed into North Korea on Tuesday, but his exact whereabouts remain a mystery. Court documents show that Private Travis King, believed to be the first U.S. soldier to cross into North Korea since '82. He has a history of assault, was facing disciplinary actions over his conduct, and was meant to go back to the U.S. the day before the incident. He was supposed to be separated from the Army. Details on how he ended up there remain unclear. King, who was doing a tour of the border area as a civilian, ended up crossing the line. His motive is a mystery. His mother told NBC she was shocked after being told the U.S. Army, after being told by the Army, your son has crossed into North Korea. She says, and I quote, "I can't see Travis doing anything like that." So I'm going to stop right there before I continue. As a parent, your kids be doing wild shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when your kids do something like this and the news be in front of your face, like, why are you even talking to them? Just no comment, bro. Just I couldn't imagine Travis doing anything like that. Well, he did it. So, what do you got to say about that? You know, just don't come ask me no questions, bro.
Please don't come to my house.
When I find shit out, I'll let y'all know.
Oh shit! You know what fucked me up about this?
What's that?
When I found out he was black, I was like,
bro. I saw Travis Knight. I was like, oh,
fuck.
Let me go see this. Let me go see what this white dude's up to. And I bet look. And I scrolled down and I saw the brother. I was like, oh, nigga, no.
What kind of trouble was you in?
What article am I reading? This must be the wrong article. Fam. That's the main point. Before we continue, you were trying to avoid disciplinary actions that were going to happen when they shipped you back to the States. Worst case scenario, bad conduct discharge. You know, you don't get no benefits or something. But you're like, well, first of all, newsflash. If you're in North Korea, like, bro, you're not getting honorable. Like, even whenever the end case scenario is you're in trouble now. You're in super trouble. You thought you were pulling an Edward Snowden. Like, I'm going to come up here in North Korea, treat me like a king, and I'll feed them intel. Like, I don't know what this dude's job was before. I don't know what kind of data he has that he can offer up to North Korea, but I'm just, fam. Unless you're Dennis Rodman. Black people. Black people ain't doing too good up there, bro.
Buddy.
What kind of trouble do you need to be in, Black? Like, think about it.
Bro,
you've been in Korea for a year.
Yeah.
You're coming up on your year. You've heard all the things that North Korea does. You've heard briefings. You've heard everything. You know they don't treat their people cool. They be killing generals when they fucking turn left and look at the fucking grand leader and all that other shit. Like, it's wild up there.
Yeah, it's
And you like, yo, they about to give me this Article 15. I can't get this Article 15.
When the next tour to the DMZ? Thursday.
You going to ITT? When's the next DMZ? I want a one-way ticket to the DMZ. The tickets are round trip. I just need the one. I'm not. What kind of trouble do you need to be in? Like, is there a situation bred like a king, level of trouble that you know you're about to be in when you go back to your unit where you're like, my life will be better in North Korea?
No, there's none.
Zero.
There is zero. Give me the Article 15. Ship me back home. Kick me out. I'm not going. Like, what did you do?
That is what I'm saying. If it was murder and you know, like, you're gonna be like executed,
yeah, then you
like try to live your life, my guy. Like, get as many more days on this earth as you can. Albeit in North Korea, I don't know what it's gonna be like for you over there, but at least you're alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. They about to make Nagogi out there, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Nagogi? Nagogi? Yo. This man is I don't know. So the article continues. The U.S. has been trying to reach out to North Korea to resolve the situation, but it has not heard back yet. It's typical of North Korea to not respond to U.S. outreach. The commander of the U.S. Indo-PACOM said that the U.S. has had no contact with North Korea in regards to King, and said that King made a run across the DMZ in the joint security area and was picked up by the North Koreans, and we've had no contact at this point. The U.S. Army has identified King as a cavalry scout who joined the military in 2021. They did not say how long he's been in Korea, but at some point he faced disciplinary action for assault and spent about 50 days in a detention facility. Let me see if it says what he was in there for.
That's wow.
It says history of assault. So King appears to have a history of violent behavior. South Korean court documents show that he was accused of assault twice last year and received a fine for one of the incidents. Last October, he was accused of pushing and repeatedly punching a victim in the face in a club after being refused the drink he asked for.
God
Following
damn.
the assault, King was taken into police custody and placed in the backseat of a patrol car when he allegedly used offensive language against Korea, the Korean army, the Korean police while in anger. He then allegedly kicked the door of the patrol car several times, causing 583,959 Korean won of damage, which is $460.
Yeah, that ain't a lot.
King was fined 5 million Korean won, around $4,000. If the defendant does not pay the fine, they'll be detained in a labor facility for a period of time. And then I guess
he ain't have it. He ain't have it.
Yeah. So
shit, I ain't got it, bro. I'm about to jet.
But still,
that ain't worth going to North Korea, bro. Nah.
Exactly. You thought the South Korean labor was gonna be hard?
Bro, they about to get that labor out your ass for cheap.
for the free. You want to keep your head? Break these fucking rocks or share these secrets. I just can't, like, bro, the wild shit I've seen in Korea, people spazzing out and bro, there was an army dude when I was there. Dude was drunk, called a cab to take him back to the spot. Cab pulls up, beats the shit out of the cab driver, puts the cab driver in the trunk of the cab, joyrides through fucking Itaewon. Fucking gets out the cab, fucking calls another cab to get taken to the base because he doesn't know where the fuck he's at. The cab driver's still in the cab. Car the next day, the morning, pulls up like, why is this cab parked, just stopped in the middle of the fucking street? Pop the trunk, cab driver, bro. This motherfucker just went to jail. And I'm pretty sure he got discharged and all that stuff, but
yeah,
this man wasn't like, shit, they on me. Let me cross this fucking border.
There it is. We out.
North Korea, bro. Bro, there's no good stories about North Korea to make you feel like
none.
Land of the free. You don't think
there are no bald eagles in North Korea? It's just darkness. You know that dark place that Mufasa was trying to tell Simba not to go to?
It's the elephant graveyard.
That's North Korea.
That's where Scar and the hyenas be chilling at, bro. They'll be going over there, little Simba. Little private, man, come on, bro. Is it private second class or whatever? No, because it's only private than private first class, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so he like E1. He E1 crossing the border. Yo. Oh, baby.
You ain't got enough training.
And U.S. representatives and stuff trying to reach out to North Korea, they ain't gonna call you back.
Hell no.
They looking at the phone ringing when you call. Nah,
it's Georgia. It's Georgia. Are you gonna answer it?
Nah. Who's that? U.S. military. If it's important, they'll leave a voicemail. North Korea ain't calling, bro. The ball is in their court, man. They got all the chips. They know they got something that y'all really want. And if y'all want them back, bro, you got to let us have nuclear power.
Yep.
We can't do that. I guess you ain't seeing your boy.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he was Army.
Yeah,
right, he was Army. Army as fuck.
What that budget look like?
Yep. So we got some people that are hungry over here. What y'all got? Oh my God, bro. And here's one of these things where I'm just like, as the U.S., if he was kidnapped, taken hostage over there, yeah, let's get our boy back. But if he ran over there on his own, hey,
play stupid games.
Hey, tell him. Tell him.
Win stupid prizes.
Tell him.
Bro, think I'm about to do paperwork for that motherfucker. Nope.
Bro, imagine being the commander of U.S. Indo-PACOM, the most volatile command or region where shit can pop off anytime. You're looking at China, you keep an eye on North Korea and all this shit and be like, hey, one of our dudes ran over there. What?
He did what?
Why? Well, he was gonna go to jail. What?
For what? He didn't pay.
He didn't have a fine to pay for a nigga.
This motherfucker.
I mean, like, and then it comes all the way over here, like fucking Congress and the president and shit. Like, I would not be mad at whatever sitting president when shit like this go down. Motherfucker just be like, hey, you just gonna have to suck that shit up.
Hey, yeah.
Because that would stop people from acting stupid. Like, hold on. There's this whole fucking, I meant to look it up. Let me see if I can find something. But there's a sister that was in a country and got arrested for yelling in a public space. And now we trying to make an outrage of it over here in the States. Like, why was she? I'm like, if we don't quit traveling to places where you don't know the laws to,
right,
and then be thinking every
I'll give you a case in point. Years ago, there was this white dude that went to Indonesia, right? There's a law that you can't spit on the ground on Indonesia. White dude spit on the ground. Got caned 20 times. You know what they did? Nothing. They didn't do shit.
Oh, no, bro. The U.S. was trying to bring that motherfucker back.
Oh, yeah, they were.
In Singapore. Yeah, that was in Singapore.
Oh, yeah, Singapore.
Yeah, he what do you call it? Fucking vandalized some shit. Yeah. And they was just like, we're gonna punish your boy. And US is just like, nah, don't let them punish him. Send him here and we'll take it. Like, Singapore's like,
nah.
The crime happened here. We don't trust y'all.
Nah, fuck that.
We're gonna cane this motherfucker. And like when I was hearing about it when it was going down, I'm just like, so he's just getting a spanking or something. They showed how they strapped that motherfucker in. They get a fucking martial artist, the same level of bow staff mastery as Donatello.
Yep.
To cane this motherfucker's bare cheeks 20 times. And then release him back to the wild.
In public.
Yeah. Then he comes back to the States on cushions and shit, and everybody trying to make a big deal about it. Like, oh, we shouldn't have had it. Bro, if you stop going over places acting stupid, you wouldn't be in the situation. Like, motherfuckers got to learn, just like you said, stupid games, stupid prizes. Stop going to countries where you don't know the full extent of the law and doing stupid shit.
Even in Korea, bro, like Korea is more Americanized than it was. Yep. Like even the first time I went, it's more Americanized than that now. But bro, like they still have laws that apply. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to follow them shits. Otherwise, you in a foreign country, bro. That's no different than one of them coming to America and doing some crazy shit. Bro, they gonna want to see you pay. Right.
And no, like the US just can't swoop in because it's like, I know y'all ain't gonna do shit. Right. You know? So they just gonna play the cards just like Russia played it when they had Brittany Griner.
Yep.
Hey, I know in your country this shit ain't a big deal, but here it's 11 fucking years. And she gonna do 11 years unless you wanna let go our arms dealer.
Got y'all ass.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all lucky I wasn't in the fucking president seat. Because Brittany Griner be sitting her ass.
You did what? For who?
Hold up. You go over there every off season to play ball. So you should have known this was illegal, right? Ah, well.
Take them years, baby.
You know, we'll put a patch on the jersey with your number on it. You know. Remember hashtag This is for Britney, you know, something like that.
Free Britney.
The dude that we have, bro, like it's like a trade in the NBA. Like, so you want Damian Lillard?
Yeah, that's like,
and you're gonna give us fucking
you giving me a 5th round draft pick for this month? Fuck out of here, bro.
You try to give me Carmelo Anthony for Damian Lillard straight up?
Nah.
Bro, I can't do that.
Nah.
You asking me to give you Dame Lillard
for bro, you just
for a year?
I'm giving you the game, bro. Like, no. Hell no. This ain't worth it.
But I mean, they, like I said, they do things because they're just like, bro, if you don't get Britney, you know, you'll be down in the polls for your reelection or some shit. Like, if this is like the only way I'm putting people into action is if you were wrongfully detained, if you were hostage or any of this other stuff, right? We got people on the ground. Like, I'll tell them, like, the whole, you know, the U.S. doesn't negotiate with terrorists. Like, that's the front. Like, behind closed doors, like, I know it'd be like, hey, bro, you hijacked the plane. You got like fucking 75 Americans on that. How do I get them back? You know, now if it was 75, like Firefest.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all stuck down there? Who told y'all asses to go down there? Yeah. How much was these tickets? 10,000. And y'all just hopping on. Y'all just had that kind of money.
Y'all went out there with that. With
y'all
that
better
type
call
of money.
Your parents.
Yep.
Call y'all parents to bring you back. Y'all rich.
Yep. Y'all brought your ass out there with no contingency.
Y'all voluntarily went down there. That shit with LiAngelo Ball in China when he went there with UCLA and was caught stealing at that thing, and President Trump's like, I got to make a deal to bring him back. You know, I'd have been like, damn, bro. Hey, see what your parent. Hey, Lamar, what's his name? LeVar Ball. LeVar.
Y'all got that big ball of brain. Y'all better sell that shit and go.
Y'all selling them shoes for $500 a piece.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah. Strike a deal with China. Be like, yo, we can put you in on this if y'all want to put in some of this these shoe shops y'all be having over there and start creating up.
Right. Y'all better make deals.
Middle ground.
Deals.
Y'all better find a fucking middle ground.
Young nigga move that dope.
Yeah. Oh shit. But nah, bro, like that's why I know I couldn't be in them positions. And I'd be sitting back watching them do this stuff, and I'm just like, hey, because when BG was in jail, I'm just like, we can't make that trade, dog. We can't. And we made that trade. I was like, y'all got to do what y'all got to do. Deal. I hear you. I hear you. It's all about the votes, you know, bringing one American back. And I'm just like, well, you got like a handful of other Americans over there. Like, who we trading to get them back?
Nobody.
Because people's like, we got Marines over there that have been. I'm just like, bro, I'm out of it. Like, I'm out of it. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm on record by saying we shouldn't have traded that to get old girl back, but yikes. Private Travis Knight, I hope you're doing well. I'm pretty sure they don't let this podcast over in the North Korea, but if you just happen to dabble and find some black market back links or whatever and peep this episode, I hope you're doing all right. Try to contact your mom when you can, because CNN and Fox News is banging down her door.
Yeah.
And
updates. Give everybody updates, bro.
Whatever you can.
I hope you ain't Nagogi.
Bro. He gotta be over there. They gotta be trying to get secrets out this man.
Man.
The minute he crossed that DMZ, them North Korean dudes was like, once he crosses this line, we can grab his ass.
Yep.
We can't touch him in this buffer zone, but the minute the minute he stepped foot on that shit, get his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Take him to the leader.
This is a gift. This is a gift that's been bestowed upon us. Like, please, just go get him.
I'm trying to find information on why that lady got arrested in Dubai. She was yelling at somebody in public.
Jeff said he an E2. He don't know his at-home asshole from a hole in the ground. This may be true, but you know, he felt such despair in that moment, and he was just like, North Korea it is, bro. This E2 check ain't covering this fine, bro.
Bro, to just be like, risk it all. Like, ain't no coming back from that shit, bro. Like,
nah,
it ain't no. I fucked up. All right, let me rerun this back. All right, so this thing says an international nonprofit organization is coming to the aid of a Houston woman who's being detained in Dubai. The reason she is detained is because she's being charged for shouting, which is actually a crime technically under the UAE laws. It's offensive behavior and it can warrant up to 2 years in prison. This all started after her mom says her daughter was a passenger in a rental car in Dubai and the driver had a wreck. She then went to the rental car company to get her belongings left in the vehicle. She was met with 2 men at the rental car agency who were quite aggressive, who said she couldn't have her possessions back. And then she says they started intimidating her and following her out. So she shouted back at them to stop and to leave her alone. And then I guess they were just like, fuck it. You yelling?
Huh.
But it's
I don't
cool
know where you're from, man, but
she's a Houston resident. So Senator Ted Cruz is coming to the rescue.
Oh, is he?
He's on record as saying, we have spoken to the family of Tierra Young Allen and have contacted the Department of State about the case. We will continue to gather details and engage on this case until Miss Allen is returned home to her family. So, hey, you know your boy Teddy Cruz, man, he got them private jets that be taking him to wherever he need to be. You know what I'm saying?
He can be in Mexico in a drop of a hat, bro. So
they're just to drop the kids off, but he coming back. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So Dubai is not that far of a stretch for him.
I'm just like, bro, I know people want to get out and travel. Stamps and passport is, I guess, what's hot. This young lady was also a social media influencer. So the article says, so maybe she's just trying to get fucking some content. You know what I'm saying?
Dubai.
But stop going places if y'all ain't researching what you can and cannot do. Is all I'm gonna say. Especially in the Middle Eastern countries, as a woman, bro, men have the upper hand in that shit.
Yes,
100%. Men can 100%. Do shit that y'all can't do in them countries. Y'all going over there thinking it's America, while not doing American things, and they be like, "Got your ass. That's illegal here. Get in jail. 2 years for yelling. Stop. Sit your ass down somewhere." I want to go. I want to travel. I want to see the world. The world don't want to see Americans in their country, bro.
Nope.
They tired of us.
For real. They really are. They really are.
When we get there, they be like, stamping our shit. Please don't act the fuck up over here. Don't be coming over here with this fucking America's the best country in the world shit. Follow our fucking rules, please. Please. Nope. I'm gonna act up and I'm gonna be like, hey, Biden, come get your boy. Yep. He gonna be like, all right, let's go get this dude. We just need a president to be like, nah, it's cool. Sit your ass there for 2 years and learn your lesson.
You'll be out.
Come back and you have a greater appreciation for this country.
Mm-hmm. Riff raff, street rat, scoundrel, take that.
You know that straight Aladdin shit. Baby girl, you about to see a whole new world in a whole different sense. Fucking Dhofra prisons, bro. Dubai prisons, bro. I don't know what they like, but I imagine when you go out on the yard, it's hot.
Yep. Welcome to Agrabah.
Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights. Bro, she in there looking for lamps and shit. How the fuck I get out of here?
I need a genie.
Bitch, that's a soda can. What you doing? How the fuck I get out of here? Shit. Oh man.
Work, bitch, work, please.
Yeah. Never had a friend like this. That shit don't work here. Robin Williams ain't coming to get you, girl. Oh shit, man. Final shots and thoughts, man. What you got?
Oh man, it's been a great week, man. Great week for the podcast, for the brand. Make sure you guys are all tuned in. Next week we do have the USDN is going to be following the Smoke Pit, so make sure you guys tap in. So on that Friday, the 28th, it'll be the Smoke Pit, and then it'll lead right into the USDN. So make sure you guys tap in. They got a very special guest.
Listen. Because of who they are going to interview, I am willing to postpone the Smoke Pit for next week.
Okay.
Jeff, you in here? I know he's in here. I know he watching. I was tracking the conversation last night. I was like half in, half out of sleep, and I was just like, bro, we got to get him out there.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he talking about no. Nah, we want it to be where people on the East Coast can follow too, man, because the pit gets over about 9:30, almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then y'all rolling into that. So I ain't trying to make it too late for your guest. I ain't trying to make it too late for people on the East Coast to catch up and actually ask those questions. Because we discussed it in the group, the chat. There are some things that people want to know. Some rumors that we have to
this is true.
Yeah.
Questions and concerns.
Yes. And we could just have the audience of the Smoke Pit tap in as well. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And Black, if you want to jump on there, because I know you said you had things, man. Like, I know they was offering you. I don't know if they was just like you can jump on and help with the interview. I know y'all were talking about a Secret Invasion rundown and shit like that. But
no, I want them to have their space for the interview because I know they prepped for it. I did no prep, so I don't want to just jump in and just be all off the cuff with it. But
they say
I know they prepped for it and they got their stuff down pat. So I'm gonna give them their space. I'm more than willing to give them that time too. So
they want to go at 9. We'll just have a shorter episode next week, 45 minutes tops.
All right.
So we'll just amend our time, but we want full hands on deck, Pitmasters, for that shit, man.
Yes.
Make sure y'all tap in, get some education. This is a good get for our USDN folks.
It is.
Also, if you haven't tapped in with episode 2 of USDN, well, actually episode 1, the official episode 1, they're kind of walking everybody through the Predator Alien universe, how it meshes. Make sure you check that out. That was a great episode. They talked about the movies in chronological order, not our chronological, but in the cinematic universe. So they talk about Prey, Predator 1, and Predator 2. Good reviews, good breakdowns of it, and expect that to continue next time. Kim, I see you in the comments. I know, bro, be hard for me too some days, but I tough it out. Worst case, I might have it playing. And if I can't make it through, I fall asleep. They get that stream time. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Oh man. But anyway, that's what DFPN has going on. More stuff coming up. Trying to think. Oh, we still got to reach out to Massey and make sure we send him some merch. Since how you won last week. But that's all I got, man. It's been a dope week. Big announcements coming next month. Big things for both the brand and individuals in the brand. Can't wait to share that with y'all. So y'all just stay tuned to DFPN, man.
And thank y'all for tuning in tonight. You guys were amazing. Thank you.
It's always good when we have a I guess a more lighthearted show. I mean, they're usually lighthearted, but I think tonight it was just one of them things where the news is just beating shit to death, talking about Carlee, talking about all this stuff, and it's just let's just have a regular person discussion where we're not sitting there bringing politicians in talking about what does the common person think about this crazy ass shit that's going on around here. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good time, man. I appreciated it. It was a I look forward to these episodes, man, to get a lot of shit off.
Me too.
But if you have nothing else, hey, y'all know what it is. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll go ahead and wrap up episode 110 of the Smoke Pit. DJ 110, 1TZ, as Smitty would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, as always, man, it's the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Made this Kelvin Kaylee. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next week, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night. Come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week. Come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions. I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Makk. Welcome to the Smoke Pit.